so that we could understand what it takes to run Elixir and Phoenix in production. That was a really great learning experience for the team. And be able to scale it and understand how we'd run it in Docker and all of these kind of ideas before we approach this big monolithic chunk. And then inside of the big monolith there, I don't know if you can read it at the back, but there's this part of the API on the left called Munger. And Munger for us is this kind of like intermediary API layer, and I'll explain a bit more about that later. But you can think of it like the consumer of the new API that acts as like a data translation layer between our clients and the new API itself. So all of that bit in the middle was all Elixir. We separated out all of our core business logic, we moved everything to Postgres, we added a bit of memcache in there as well. This is kind of an overview. So everyone wants to see some wins, right? So I can reveal, the grand reveal, some really cool stats that happened to us. So we were running around 40 EC2 instances before we made this migration. So that was about 20 for our API service, about 20 for our Node.js real-time service. And what we did is we moved all of that down to 5. So we run everything now inside of 5 EC2 instances. They're about comparable in terms of the size, so this is an okay comparison. The difference now is that we use Docker and ECS. So we're packing all of those services into these instances, right? So there's no more treating like our API service gets deployed over there and runs on its own server. We treat compute resource and memory as just one big allocation, and you're putting services inside of it. So that's how you get some of these wins as well. And if you haven't looked at stuff like ECS or Kubernetes or Mesos or any of those Docker kind of scheduling things, well worth a look. And I think it's like heretical to say, but I think the Erlang VM runs really well inside of there. I'm sure other people have different opinions, but so in terms of our response time, we're looking at about a 30 millisecond response time, about 120 requests per second. Pretty great, and that was down from about 300 milliseconds previously, and going all the way up to the 95th percentile was actually a bit higher than that. Our database costs went down by 91%. That's largely because of the workload we were running on DynamoDB, and honestly you can't attribute the DynamoDB part to Elixir, I know that, but it's a nice case study for using the right database for the job. And now we have about 70% test coverage across the board with about 2,000 tests. So we feel safe in continuously deploying this thing, which is great. Before we'd literally like cross our fingers and hope for the best, and hope that every deploy worked out and we didn't bring down production. And visibility-wise, I'm sure if you're not running Elixir in production now, some of you might have questions around what do you do about like new relic substitutes and things like that. Well, for us, we actually just run statsd. We pipe everything through statsd to Datadog, and then we get really great visibility through just looking at the memory utilization. And we use this tool called Recon as well, which allows you to get a really deep look into the scheduler and get some of those like, nice scheduler statistics out of it as well. And for me, some of the best things are that we started out this project with a clear goal about our architecture as well. So we learned a lot of lessons from the previous API. And I think this goes without saying when you do a rewrite. You're kind of taking what was there before and thinking about how to improve it. And what we ended up with was a really clean, modular, documented, and I would say at this point, pretty maintainable code base. So we did a really great job of separating out a bunch of our concerns, like that authorization logic is now test independently. All of our service entities are separate. All of our persistence layer and business logic are all separate, so we can test those all in isolation. And for me, the best thing of all has been, we've been running this since November, and literally touch wood, even though it's plastic. I haven't been woken up in the middle of the night, and none of my team have as well. So we're doing an insignificant amount of traffic through the service. It's not like web scale, but it's pretty high, right? Like it's significant, and we have had no real large incidents yet, and it runs stably. The graphs look pretty consistent, and yeah, just very few incidents of genuine so far. So I wanted to give you a bit of a whirlwind tour through some of these parts of the system. So we're going to go through these 4 parts here, and hopefully they will be interesting to some of you who might